be quiet about it. You need to speak to your parents, speak to your elders, speak to your siblings or brothers, sisters. You need to bring out the word. Because unless and until you speak, nobody's going to know what's happening to you. And never take humiliation and insult from anyone. Because we have self-dignity. We have self-dignity, respect. Al-wiqar lil-Islam wal-Muslim. Al-wiqar lil-muwahideen. Al-wiqar, honor, dignity for kalimatul haq, la ilaha illallah. Never underestimate the power of La ilaha illallah. Just because you said La ilaha illallah and some kid doesn't let you play in the lunchtime basketball or football because they hate you for your religion, never take that for an answer. Get up, rise, and take your rights, take your haqq, demand equality, demand adl, justice. Say that where is the fairness in this world? Because bullies get to bully, oppressors get to oppress when they see that the other person is silent. Silent. Oh, he or she doesn't say anything. Or he or she never did. Why did Allah send Musa al-Islam to Bani Israel? Because the Bani Israel were so mustada'afeen. They were so depressed, so dejected that they had given up hope. Musa al-Islam came there as a leader. He inspired them. He gave them hope and ambition. He raised them, lifted their morale and aspiration. And not only that, he freed them from the clutches of Fir'aun and passed the Red Sea. Allah has given us these stories in the Quran. Why, brothers and sisters? So that we learn from it. So that we build on it. Not that we just use that as bedtime stories. That okay, you're not getting sleepy, let me read this story from the Quran. Then you'll fall asleep. That's not the purpose of these stories in the Quran. These are true life epics to teach us a moral to learn something for tomorrow. And that is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us very clearly, very clearly, that we need to struggle. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Nur, Surah 24, verse 55, very beautiful ayah. An ayah giving us hope for the future, mustaqbil. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us, وَعَدَ اللَّهُ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا مِنْكُمْ وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ لَيَسْتَخْلِفَنَّهُمْ فِي الْأَرْضِ كَمَا اسْتَخْلَفَ الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ وَلَيُمَكِّنَنَّ لَهُمْ دِينَهُمْ الَّذِي ارْتَضَى لَهُمْ وَلَيُبَدِّلَنَّهُمْ مِنْ بَعْدِ خَوْفِهِمْ أَمْنًا. Subhanallah, Subhanallah. Look at this ayah. Look at the words in this ayah. Such chilling words, touching words. It gives you hope. It makes you cry. It makes you say that, what am I doing wasting time? Let me put on my shoes. Let me get up and start doing something from tomorrow. Translation. Wa'ad Allah. Allah has promised. Remember, is Allah's promise ever wrong? Never. Never. When Allah promised something, it is haqq. It is like something carved in stone. What has Allah promised in this ayah? وَعَدَ اللَّهُ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. Point number one, who did Allah promise? Me and you. Amanu. Not the kuffar, not the non-believers. وَعَدَ اللَّهُ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا مِنْكُمْ وَعَمِلُوا صَالِحَاتِ. Look at the word. Allah said minkum, not kullu al-mu'minin. وَعَدَ اللَّهُ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا مِنْكُمْ. Those who truly believe amongst you, who are true, sincere believers. And what is the proof of their sincerity of belief? عَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ. عَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ. عَمَلْ صَالِحِ. What? لَيَسْتَخْلِفَنَّهُمْ فِي الْأَرْضِ. Allah will make them istikhlaf. Istikhlaf means leadership, authority, power, government, governance. That is what istikhlaf means. لَيَسْتَخْلِفَنَّهُمْ فِي الْأَرْضِ. Allah will give them leadership and authority on earth. How? كَمَا اسْتَخْلَفَ الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ. Just like He gave leadership and authority to the people who came before you. Right now we have no leadership. Right now we have no authority. Right now we have no power nowhere in the world. But Allah is saying, I promise you to do them. If only what? If only we believe and do righteous good deeds. And He goes on to say, وَلَيُمَكِّنَنَّ لَهُمْ. At-tamkeen means the solitude, solidarity, establishment. At-tamkeen yani al-iqama, al-thabit, al-thabat. This is what Allah is saying. Allah is not only going to give authority and power, but He's going to give them tamkeen, and meaning establishment. You make them firm, established on earth. وَلَيُمَكِّنَنَّهُمْ دِينَهُمْ الَّذِي ارْتَضَى لَهُمْ. He will make them establish their deen for which that they have been chosen for, that He desired for them. ارْتَضَى لَهُمْ وَلَيُبَدِّلَنَّهُمْ. And Allah will change. Tabdeel means what? Change. وَلَيُبَدِّلَنَّهُمْ. What will Allah change for us? Listen up. Listen very carefully. وَلَيُبَدِّلَنَّهُمْ مِنْ بَعْدِ خَوْفِهِمْ أَمْنًا. Allah will change their fear into security. Do you agree or not? Today we are living in fear. Yes or no? We're living in fear. We fear that if I pray in the mall, in the park, something's going to happen. Somebody's going to call the cops. We fear that if I pray on the turnpike, on the rest area somewhere, in open, in public, somebody's going to say something. We fear that if I go with my beard and kufi on the airport in this dress, they're going to hold me up for like 12 hours checking everything. We're living in fear. Al-Khawf. Allah is saying this fear will be changed into aman, security, hope. How? When we establish the kalimah of Allah. When we live for Allah. When we live only for Allah and not for anyone else. When we live for the sake of Allah and for Allah and for the deen of Allah. Like Allah says in the Quran, إِن تَنْصُرُ اللَّهَ يَنْصُرْكُمْ. إِن تَنْصُرُ اللَّهَ يَنْصُرْكُمْ. If you establish the deen of Allah, Allah will establish you. If you establish the deen of Allah, Allah will establish you. And that is what, my dear brothers and sisters, remember that Rasulullah, he made a dua. A very beautiful dua. When he came out of Taif. And I just want to finish with that dua. Very beautiful dua. You know what happened in Taif? What happened to the Prophet in Taif? Tell me. Let's see how much you know about seerah. Elders know. Kids, tell me. What happened in Taif? What happened to the Prophet in Taif? Something very important happened. Something big. Nobody? I know he knows. That's why I'm trying to find somebody else. I know he knows. But I'll see if somebody else knows before I get to it. I know he's going to give the right answer. No, you're not a kid yet. You are youth. There's a difference between kid and youth. Kids? Nobody? You don't know what happened in Taif? You don't know what happened in Taif? To the Prophet? Alright, tell them, Ahmed.
What happened in Taif is that
louder.
People did not believe in Rasulullah, so they chased him out of the city.
Right.
They threw rocks at him, and when he went out of the city with his companion, he was bleeding. His sandals were full of blood. He couldn't even move.
Did you hear that, brothers? Did you hear that? When he was in Taif, people pelted rocks and stones at him. But did he give up hope? People put he was bleeding so much, like he said, that his sandals, his shoes was filled with blood. Can you imagine? The person who me and you we love, the person we love, we cherish, the person for whom we are ready to give our life, right? He's bleeding so much. And still he did not make dua against him. He did not make a bad dua. He did not make a dua against the people of Taif. Rather, he made a dua for them so that their generations till this day have Islam in their hearts. What did he say? Allahumma ilayka ashku dha'fa quwwati wa qillata hilati wa hawani ala nas ya arhamur rahimin anta rabbul mustada'fin wa anta rabbi. The whole dua is long, but I just want to use this word. What did he say? Anta rabbul mustada'fin. Allah is not only the Rabb of Muhammad and the Rabb of Muslimin, but Allah is the Rabb of Mustada'afeen, the weak. What happened on November 4th, Allah, Rabbul Mustada'afeen, gave them quwwah. Of course they're not Muslim. But what I'm trying to show is that if Allah can help a non-Muslim community to rise to such glory, imagine what will Allah do for me and you who are muwahideen, Muslimin. It's about time we get up and stand up and say, yes Allah, I am ready. Labbaik wa sa'adik ya Allah. Labbaik Allahumma labbaik. Hajj is coming up. What do we mean by labbaik? Here I am, O Allah, at your service. Here I am for you, O Allah. So I pray to Allah that may Allah change the status and condition and the hal of the Muslim Ummah, inshallah. May Allah especially give our Muslim youth in America the vigor, the enthusiasm, the zeal, the fervor, the desire to bring about a change so that people can look at Muslims in a good way and the credit will go to this generation, the youth. You, everybody is looking at you. You are on the most pivotal position of the history of Islam in America. Remember one thing, as much as people hate us and as much as people want to see us get away from this country and as much as they're trying very hard to remove Islam from America, remember one thing, you are a Muslim and you are here to stay. You're not leaving anywhere. This is your country as well as theirs. This is your right as well as theirs. Stand up for your rights, stand up for haqq, stand up for justice and demand civility and demand adl and justice. Wa akhiru da'wana bil alamin wa salatu wa salam.